Yeah. Meeting to order.
Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order at noon for the planning committee. And welcome online. We've got Hal and Jeannie. Chris and I are here. Move to approve the agenda. Thank you. I'm going to second that if I can, because I'm here. Is it okay if I do that? Okay, yeah. And then move to approve the minutes.
I would move to approve the minutes.
Okay, move to approve the minutes. Any issues with the minutes? Jeannie or Hal?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay. No, no issues with the minutes. Just wanted to
Okay.
check my audio.
All right. I have no issue for the
So
minutes.
that's good. I guess we'll keep going then. Public participation. Nobody online. Okay, and there's nobody here. So the main reason we're here is because Kim was saying that there's a problem with electrical conduit. And so, and Kim is walking in the door right now. Perfect. We got all the board members here and Deb is running just a teeny bit late. So I'm not sure if you want to wait or just kind of keep rolling.
Up to you. You guys already start your.
We're ready for
Already.
it. We're-
Yeah, me? You got project updates first.
Yes. Okay, project updates.
Yeah, that's me, what projects I'm doing. This, there. Sorry, make this you. I can't read that. Bigger, yeah. Really, the major one, perfect, is the ED renovation. They did run into an issue with excavation. There was conduits. They weren't sure what's in it. They still don't know what's in it. They brought special equipment in to look. They know it feeds somewhere, comes out by the boiler room, comes back around, feeds, goes up into the ER and then back out. But they don't know what it feeds. So there was several options.
So we're talking about the conduit, if I may just, and no, there's nothing on project updates. The minutes are done. It's just this whole conduit issue is why the board is being alerted.
So the city gave us, they looked at multiple options. So one of the options was to move it later and temporary encase it.
Move.
Move the conduit later and put a temporary encasing around it. Move it now.
Now, put the encasement on it now.
Leave it in place and redesign to what they call a mat foundation, or lay the conduit in place, redesign the grading and structural beam still. So when we started kind of talking about it, we felt like the option 3 was the best option. It's going to add $325,000 to the cost of the construction. If they try to encase it, like as an option 1, or work around it, there's a chance that the conduit could shear off whatever wires are in there. And since we don't know where or what it feeds, they felt like that's not a great option. So it could wipe out the OR, could wipe out the MRIs. We just don't know. And there's no as-built history that they can find as to what it is. And like I said, they've had ALP, Alcan, some other folks, some equipment from, I think, Fairbanks, to kind of look through the conduit. They don't really know what it feeds, what the wires are feeding. So they feel like the best option is to do this mat foundation, and how I understand it, it's kind of like a false floor, so like you're putting rebar and something building above it, so nothing's putting pressure on it.
So there's gonna be, is there gonna be a gap? Or just, or is it the rebar is gonna
I
lay
think that
right off top of?
I think the way that they're gonna design it is give it enough space so nothing can shear off, but they have
Some wiggle room?
Leave it as is. And that building is from the 1980s, maybe?
I'm guessing, yeah. They had, I'll pull up his full report, but they just, nobody can identify exactly what it is or where it feeds to.
Has this delayed construction much?
Yeah, construction has been on a construction hold for 2 weeks.
I think 2+ weeks is my recollection.
They put out construction.
And do we need city action if we approve this 320?
My understanding is that this falls within Joe's purview to be able to approve.
Well, that's within his limit if we pull, depending on where we pull it from. If it's, is my understanding. If we are, he can pull it from our capital. He can, just rearrange what we've got in the capital. But if it's, if he doesn't do that, we would have to do
Yeah,
it.
money from the city.
Yes.
It's above the threshold.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions online, Hal or Jeannie?
I mean, it seems important to get the
I-
project moving as quickly as possible. So Kim, is this the option that you all feel will get get the project kind of
Yeah,
back
when
underway
we-
as quickly
yeah.
as possible?
Yeah, when we met with the city, sorry, through the chair, when we met with the city, we had city on there, we had the project manager, Lisa on. We had Mark Walker and Travis from here on there, and we all felt like this was the best option. So we don't risk any power disruptions or not knowing what it will feed, since we don't know that. I did ask the question, like, well, what if, something breaks and everything, then we just have to go through the MAP foundation again to get down to it. I don't know if there's a plan. We haven't talked, I don't know if Mark's on. We haven't talked a plan of like how much more we're gonna try to investigate what it is. Yet, but I know someone, I think it was on the construction side, felt like they had a contact with someone that might have done the work years ago and they were gonna try to reach out to them, but it wasn't a firm plan. So we feel like this is the best option, even though it does add cost. I mean, really anything could add a cost, right? It's just how much it would be. So, the casing, if we encase it, shears off and it feeds our MRIs and those are down, this is small amount to add.
Through the chair. Where exactly, what exactly does this affect? Are we coring through any place in the existing, or is this out toward the?
This is out in where the COVID cabbage used to be,
Okay,
in that area. So it's the phase one.
so it's not, we're not coring through the existing foundation.
No.
At this point, we're just gonna build a mat foundation on top, so it's not gonna be supremely difficult. We're not gonna have to core through concrete again in order to repair anything that,
Potentially.
so we are putting it,
I mean, it's gonna have a lot of rebar in it.
Well,
So
hopefully
it's
let's put an access
for
down.
for the new design, because the rebar that they have, order can't be used.
yeah, good, that's a good point. Are we gonna make sure that they design an access point?
We did talk about that.
Okay.
I asked the question if we had to get in there, what would we do?
Yes, so that we don't end up here again, is my thinking. So, Hal, you were going to ask a question?
No, I didn't have a question. I was just going to respond to you when you asked me if I had a question before.
So, I am not a contractor. And, but this doesn't surprise me when you find things that were unforeseen. Having remodeled a house and having it cost twice as much as I thought it was originally gonna cost. So, this is a multi-million-dollar project. So $325,000 to keep this thing rolling. To me, this sounds like we should do this. But I still would like to hear from online folks. Are you okay?
I agree. I completely agree.
I will add that this cost this is just for the cost of doing this MAP foundation. It does not include the cost of all the equipment and stuff that we had to do for investigation or the redesign.
And what's the ballpark of that?
You know what? And he didn't share that with me and he's not on today, so I'll have to get back to you on that number.
Jeannie, it sounds like you're inclined to go yay. Spreading out. Give a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, 2 thumbs up. Okay, and my gang here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
my
I-
mute button is kind of not working very well.
Okay. We got
But
the
yes,
2
I
thumbs up.
support.
Yeah, I support this too. And do we need to do any other action? Do you need like a formal motion, or do we need to, perhaps we'll just mention this at the board in our next meeting minutes, that this came up, we approved it, or does that go to finance?
So it should go to finance because there is a fact on the financial statements. So what we need to do is refer it to the finance committee, and they'll be the ones that refer it to the full board for approval.
Okay.
So does that mean this has to just be on hold until our next board meeting, or can they proceed? I mean, I hate to delay the project for more weeks.
It's within Joe's, I think we just need to,
This, through the chair, this is information, all of this,
Yeah.
within Joe's. Yeah.
there's still.
But it needs, yes, finance committee needs to have this same information.
Yeah.
But keep rolling is.
And then at the next finance,
Yeah,
committee,
that's-
this is
we'll
another,
We'll get the approval.
FYI.
Yeah, because we've got 5 of the 9 board members here.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you've done your alerting us.
So yeah, I'll reach out to the city to let them know the plan is to go.
Okay. Okay, and hopefully nothing, and so we're still in the early stages of this thing, right? It's only been 4 or 5 months.
It's very early,
So,
very little work done.
yeah, so hopefully, yeah, nothing much else. So are we settled with that issue?
So there is-
Thumbs up. Okay, very good. Any other comments at all? Very short meeting. This Friday.
it is Friday.
Okay, thanks for signing on, guys. And
Okay,
so all is good. And thanks for alerting us, and hopefully not much else going on. Fingers crossed. Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
Bye.
have a good weekend.
Shopping, going Glacier Bay.
Oh, nice.